My name's Craig Johnson. I ride with a team called Total Rush. I've been racing bikes for maybe 30 years or so. I've had a lot of experience riding on Melbourne roads, commuting through peak hour traffic and so forth. And car dooring, in my experience, is a regular daily occurrence. It happens all the time. And really, I suppose fundamentally it comes down to whether there's an intention behind there, an intent to try and maliciously trying to hurt the bike rider, or whether it's just through sheer ignorance of the car drivers that there are bike riders out there that share the roads, and they don't realise how incredibly dangerous it is for the bike rider minding their own business to have a car door thrown open with no notice, no warning, and how much damage it can potentially do to the bike riders. So it's just so incredibly dangerous, because I spent the first 9 years of my working life commuting to and from the city through peak hour traffic. I'm so acutely aware of the danger, and I'm just always looking for in through the rear window to see if there's someone inside the car, and if there's someone in the car, it's dangerous.
Are there any other indicators that you look out for whilst you're on the road?
Brake lights. People have their feet on the brake as they pull in. You know, as soon as they pull into a car spot, they're going to be throwing the door open, and so you see that in advance and you move out. But the other thing you've got to be conscious of isn't so much the door, it's the traffic behind you. You swing out to avoid potential danger, and you're putting yourself in more danger with cars from behind you. And it's just an all-round bad situation.
Now, you mentioned before the intention. Do you think that some motorists out there intentionally open their doors?
Yeah, they do, and it's becoming more prevalent because of the additional publicity that this issue is getting. Then it's like there was a spate of incidents on Beach Road going back maybe 6 months ago, where a car would pull in front of a bunch, put their brakes on, and the whole bunch would smack into the back of the car and the car would drive off. Now, with the increased publicity that this action... Sorry, it was a crash. The kind of increased publicity that this action's getting, then more people who have a grudge against bike riders for some stupid reason will potentially pick up on that and do it maliciously. But I'd like to think that's a very small percentage of car drivers out there, and hopefully the increased level of attention will just make people more aware of the problem.
And is there anything that you can think of that would help to perhaps smooth out the relations between motorists and cyclists? Education
at a school age level, because everyone has at some stage ridden a bike, and the road rage, the kind of angst that is shown to bike riders on the road really just comes through lack of education. They don't realise that all people on the road are road users, and everyone has an equal right to be there. That's fundamentally where it comes from, I suppose, and it's just the ability to share the road together.